when we're talking about different types of angles, we need to compare angles to two types. The first one's the 90-degree angle. So I take my protractor and I draw this blue piece. The second one is the 180-degree angle. So I'm going to draw that one in yellow. These two angles are kind of like our border lines. The different types of angles depend on these. A 90-degree angle exactly is a right angle. A 180 is a straight angle. Anything less than 90 degrees is called an acute angle, and they usually look like this. Anything between 90 and 180 degrees is called an obtuse angle, and those usually look like this. Anything bigger than 180 degrees but less than 360 degrees is called a reflex angle. Now, reflex can kind of look like acute and obtuse, except notice the circles on the outside of the angle. Let's try a few questions. Look at these and pause the video. Answer what types they are, and then restart the video to see if your answers were correct. Alright, this first one's less than 90 degrees, and because it's less than 90 degrees, it's acute. This second angle, DEF or FED, it's between 90 and 180 degrees, therefore it's an obtuse angle. The third one here, it's between 180 and 360. Notice how the piece of circle is quite large. It's almost a whole circle. Even though it looks acute, it's not acute because the piece of circle is on the outside of the angle. Therefore, this one's a reflex angle. This angle here is exactly 90 degrees. And when it's exactly 90 degrees, that's a right angle. 89 degrees, that would be acute, but exactly 90, that's a right. The last one is 180 degrees exactly, and therefore it's a straight angle. Don't forget, if you're between 90 and 180, you're obtuse. If you're bigger than 180, you're reflex. But if you're exactly 180, you're a straight angle. Here's a kind of question that gives students difficulties. Looking for angles in triangles. So now you got to compare the corners here. Try this one. Pause the video and then restart it to see the answer. In my mind, this is how I have to think about each one of the vertices of this triangle. I have to really compare them to 90 degrees. So I'm going to draw a 90-degree angle here. Now I'm going to use that and I'm going to compare it on each corner. This first one's exactly 90, so it's a right. Let's take a look at this top angle. I'm going to rotate that and I'm going to put it right on the corner. And I can see that that angle of the triangle is less than 90. Anything less than 90 is an acute angle. So that top corner is acute. Let's take a look at the last one here. Again, I'm going to do a little rotating of my angle so I can put the 90 degrees on. When I look here, you can see that this corner is less than 90 degrees. So this corner is acute as well. Try some practice questions. Figure out the angles in the corners of these triangles. Pause the video now, figure out your answers, and then restart when you're ready to see the solution. Alright, the first one has 3 acute angles in the corner. They're all less than 90. The second one, it has 2 acutes and an obtuse, and the third one has 3 acute angles in the corner. Don't forget, you got to compare each corner to 90 degrees.